I put on for this, yeah. And I understand that this shit wasn't easy, but nigga, we did it, yeah. And all them hoes and all them niggas that wasn't fucking with us, now we them niggas. Now we rich now, we got money, I don't give a shit, no. And we did it. Young nigga come up from nothing, now he getting to them riches. And it's the life of a young rich nigga.
Yo. What's going on out there? Y'all already know what it is. It's your boys, the Rize Podcast, with your boy Coach Squeeze, a.k.a. the Smoothie King. Right back at you with another one. All Access International will be joining us in a minute. Y'all already know what it is. It's Friday on the Rize Podcast. If y'all here with me in the chat tonight, that means God bless y'all to make it another week. Thank you, Lord, for watching over me all week long, and all the family in the chat that's in here with us. And our deepest prayers to anybody who lost a loved one. My prayers out, the Rize Podcast and myself, our prayers go out to you and your family, you know, because when one of us hurt, all of us hurt. That's just how it is, man. So, much love to everybody that tune in every night and stuff, man. Appreciate you guys. Can't do it without y'all, but we got to get off this 2.16. We got to put some work in, man. We got to do better than this. All right, let me get the sponsors out of the way. 5-time world champ, 4 different weight class, first ballot Hall of Fame of Baltimore's own GTD Promotions, redesigning minds. One mind at a time. We know mind is a terrible thing to waste. Shout out to www.kenichibear.com. Use code TRP and making that dream, and you'll get 15% off. He got them black joints. I can't wait to get them black joints, y'all. I'm going to hook them things up from head to toe. Shout out to www.narslipgallery.org. Use code RIZE10. You'll get 10% off. You see the hat, man. He got some fresh gear, man. Go check him out, man. Don't forget to go on www.miakillerb.com and get your merch. She got a fight coming up soon, so can't wait till she get back into the ring. Shout out to EOE, Education Over Everything. Shout out to Bad Girls Promotions. Shout out to Four Corners Boxing featuring Maurice and Jenny Jones. Go over there to 15 Rounds of Boxing every Wednesday and support our brotherly station in New York affiliates. Shout out to Rize Podcast, Rize Inc. Thanks for the platform. Don't forget to go on to rizepodcast.com. Get your merch. Shout out the Under Armour. Thanks for all that you do. Don't forget to come down to 1901 Pennsylvania Avenue. Get your toiletries, Sherry's Essentials. 12 rolls, $7. Last but not least, Official Gear Boxing. All the fighters wearing it. Man Senior wearing it too. We in the building. I'm telling you, this some fire woe there. Y'all can say it with me in the chat. On the count of 1, 2, 3, is the place to be. Ron DMC. Box. Raw. I swore Never to die alone, to live alone, the zone, got my dirty chrome. What's going on, family? Let me go in here and holler at some of my people, some of my faithfuls. More Holly, what it do? Alan Johnson, salute King. Smoothie King, right back at you with another one. Miss Tanya Van Jones, Virginia, thanks for the color in the chat. Yo, another one. Box Rock, Calvin Kinney, Hunt, Nikki, Fighter, Trainers, Amateurs. Salute everyone up in Gym, Senior, Smoothie King, GTD, Bad Girls Promotions, Dangerous Young Man, the one, Abdul Wahid Davis. Thanks, Miss Tanya. Appreciate you. Nephew, Tmrw, stop my. What's up, man? He always follows. Isaiah McCoy, Ace. One love, one love. You know you gotta get that one love, one love, one love. Yeah, it's Friday, y'all. Stretched out boxing. Branson, what it do? My homegirl, Cheryl Whitley. All things. Cash Sports. Make sure y'all go over there and support Cash Sports. Brashley McKendon, Nerf Water Gun. What it do? Yo. Cosmic Lando. Bruce Gas Boxing, Jazz and More. Lisa Smith, Deaths and Edible. What it do? Cal Coolin. That's my boy Cal Al Coolin. What up, baby? Baby. One of my biggest supporters, man. God bless you. I appreciate you, man. You're a blessing to the kids at the gym, man. Appreciate you. Everything you do, brother. All funny videos. Showtime the guy pass. What it do, fam? Cheryl Austin. God bless. Box Latino TV. What up, family? Just hollering at y'all. Yo, we gotta get these numbers up, y'all. This a new year, yo. We can't go all year on 216. I gotta hit that payment. Smoothie King, right back at you with another one. Miss Tanya Van Jones, Virginia. Thanks for the color in the chat. Dangerous, my man, young man. 1,000% sleep. Time, he back. Thanks, Miss Tanya. Tom, what it do? Justin24, yahoo.com. Marcel Triggs. Smoothie King, right back at you with another one. Tom, what do you think about what Tank said about his team talking too much? Hey man, that's between them guys. You know, Tom, that's between them. Like any adults, family that been around each other. I don't know what significance that whole, or was it worded a certain kind of way? I don't know, but whatever that meant is meant for those guys, so I couldn't really answer that, champ. Sorry about that. I try to stay in my lane, Tom. But thanks for the question, though, brother. Try to stay in Coach Squeeze lane. Stuff I had power over. Savage Killer Queen. Yeah, it was some good spawn at the gym today. Boxing Dad, salute. Dwayne Haskins, yo. They say going to the website page. Miss Arena, one of the faithful followers in Queens. Brother Kareem Hassan, thanks for the smoothies stuff, man. You gotta come past, get your wife hers, man. B&B Boxing News. Yeah. Smoothie King. Right back at you with another one. Nephew Tmrw, stop my. Like Unc Squeeze say, it's best to just stay in your lane. Yeah. Well said. All I really worry about is the boxing side. Bill Haney, salute. She loving the my high. Yo, Jerk Sharper. Savage Killer Queen. Shields MMA fight tomorrow, and she on the early card. And it starts at 11 a.m. on ESPN. Yeah, I want to check that out. Yeah, respect, Tom. Respect. Tim Layton, JBT, D, what it do? AJ64. Salute, family. Man, y'all be safe out here, man. And then walk. And y'all walk, man. They lost their mind. Ant McQueen, Smoothie King. Right back at us. What another one. Brashy McKinnon. There's no smoke with the team. Tank said on IG, Coach Calvin is father and they good. He responded to a fan. Devin Haney, speaking of the devil, Marshman for real. Get down where you mad at, Rize Podcast. Devin Haney say, look who showed up to the party late. AJ64 say salute. Saying
What's happening?
What's going on, chat?
I can't call it, man. How you feeling? How was your day?
I'm blessed, man. It's been like these weeks been like kind of long, but I'm hanging in there, man. I'm hitting a heavy bag called life.
Hey, what's happening? Everybody in the chat, what's going on? How y'all feeling today? Yeah, I had that funeral today, my homeboy, man. It just like just, what I mean, my age, man. Like, what I mean? The old people be like, when everybody start dying around you, it feel crazy. But what I mean, just dude, what's up, my guy? Let me know if you want to jump. My homeboy, he beat it, it came back, with a vengeance. You see, Box Latino, what's going on? He couldn't get it, he couldn't overcome it the second time. You know what I mean? It's just like man, these kids, man. T Sizzle, you know what it is. Appreciate the support, champ. Yeah, so what I mean? Like, rest in peace, my homeboy Larry, man. You know what I mean? It just
Let's give a moment of silence for brother Larry, man. Let's pay our respects for him. So right now, we're gonna give a moment of silence for brother Larry. Rest in peace.
Appreciate you.
Job well done, brother. Until we meet again, man. Gone too soon. Another one of our family. Gone too soon.
Hey Tim, I ain't even see you the first time, but what's up? What's up, nephew? Timothy started my man. What's happening? Yeah. Crazy, man. Crazy. I was talking to the therapist, and she like, man, if you feel an urge, you know what I mean, the crowd, whatever, she like, just, you know what I mean, allow yourself to. But it's just like, I told her, like, I don't know how to grieve, you know what I mean? Like, I don't, you know what I mean? I don't know how to, you know what I mean? Then, like, I don't do a lot. I don't cry for real. So she's like, no, just don't stop yourself. Just let it happen. But I don't know. It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
D for the win. What it do?
Shout out to my therapist, man. Nice lady, man. We've been chopping it up, man. We started going down the rabbit hole, man. And shit. Shout out to my therapist, man. Just trying to get good health, mentally and physically. You know what I mean? I ran from sitting on somebody's couch for a long time, and now I'm there, and I ain't gonna lie, I feel good. Ain't nothing wrong with going to talk to somebody, man.
Savage Killer Queen say squeeze. How do I get a wrench?
We got so many wrenches out there right now. I'm trying to regulate them, Savage Killer Queen. That's all. We got a whole bunch of them. You know what I mean? Yeah, Miss Sherry Whitley. Yeah. Appreciate you. Shout out to my guy Jay Hardcore, because he recommended her, sent her over to me. You know what I mean? And man, shout out to the whole JBT network. Just Do, Cast Sports, Rich Threads, Remo, Let's Talk Fashion, Just Do Boxing, Jay Hardcore. You know what I mean? Shout out to the JBT crew, man. My guy Speedy, you know it, mentally, emotionally, and physically, man. Just trying to get back, you know what I mean? Get everything back the way it is. I got my levels back as far as the diabetes, you know what I mean? That been a pain for the past 2 years. It was unregulated. Now it's normal levels, you know what I mean? So we're trying to get it together. Hey, Bradley McClendon, I just seen something when I was behind the scenes, man. Coach Kenny might have hit that one on the head, man. That fight might not happen April 20th. I just seen something. So yeah, no, I know we got a lot of wrenches out there. I'm trying to, you know what I mean? I'm trying to, you know what I mean, make sure the right people got them. Right now, the right people got them. So, you know what I mean? I'm just trying to make sure everybody got them. Everybody that's supposed to have them. If you don't got one yet, you know what I mean, you feel as you should, my apologies. There's just a lot of them out there right now. Timothy Stoudemire say Ron say he ain't fighting in New York City. I'm trying to tell you. I just actually, when we started the show, I was looking at that. You know what I mean? Yeah, so we're gonna see. We're gonna see. What's your thoughts on you know Clarissa Shields got an MMA fight this weekend.
Yeah.
But her and Baumgardner beefing heavy on a social media tip. You think we're gonna get that fight?
No, not right now. I don't see it happening unless Baumgardner go up. That's the only way it's gonna happen. I'd like to see it, but Baumgardner gonna have to go up.
Baumgardner gonna have to go up. I thought Clarissa said she'd come down.
Come down the way.
I thought she said she'd come down. I gotta look at it again. I thought she was supposed to be coming to 47. She said she'd go to 47. If I ain't mistaken.
That fight ain't gonna happen.
No, I'm telling you what fight might not happen, man. That Ryan and Devin fight. Oh, I ain't see that. Brad McClendon said, saying it to make it worse. Tank tweeted, they know why they can't fight in Vegas. LOL. He responded to a fan saying, tight fighting on April 20th. Yeah, that'd be the ultimate petty. Speedy say Shields win. I think she win too. I think she win too.
Baumgardner?
No, Clarissa Shields.
The Baumgardner fight?
Yeah.
I don't know about that. Baumgardner tough, yo. And she let her hands go, yo.
Man, that dog that's in Clarissa, she gotta understand that dog.
I love Carissa, but Carissa wild though.
I don't know how true this is, but they say Shakur fighting Jorge Linares in May.
Ha ha. I could believe that.
That just came through. I don't know if it's, you know what I mean. It just
No, I believe that he fighting a senior citizen. I could definitely believe that.
Yeah. What you think about that fight, though? What's your thoughts on that?
On what fight?
Shakur Linares.
Come on, man.
I gotta go back.
Come on, man. Shakur gonna smoke that dude like a blunt, and he ain't gonna be able to touch Shakur.
That just came through. I gotta verify how true that is, but that just came through while I was sitting right here. That's crazy.
He gonna smoke that man like a blunt.
That's kind of he said terrible. Shakur do that man like that. Alicia got to knock her out, but you see what I'm saying? I like Alicia gassed in between in the middle rounds, so that's why I said like that's another thing. Or I got Clarissa.
I don't remember all that gas.
She did it against oh my gosh, what was that fight we watched in Brooklyn? I can't remember the girl she fought in Brooklyn. I mean, the Hulu Theater. What's that noise? Yeah, but I got Clarissa. I got the GOAT. You can't go against the GOAT, man. You can't go against the GOAT.
Yeah.
And then we got Berlanga tomorrow. Berlanga and Andy Cruz fighting tomorrow. Not each other. They both got to fight tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
So we're hoping Berlanga don't bite nobody. You know how he get when he get to lose and he try to sink his teeth into something. And then we're gonna see what Andy Cruz bringing to the table. What's your thoughts?
Which fight?
Andy Cruz, what you think he bringing to the table?
Man, Andy Cruz sharp. He fast. Hell of a counter puncher. Great footwork. Grade A footwork. Grade A IQ. Fast, explosive. And got some pop. I definitely want to see that.
So I want to see because the match I want to see. I want to see Keyshawn. I want to see Keyshawn versus Andy Cruz. That's the fight. Jay Hardcore, what it do, my guy? Appreciate you coming through the building. Shout out to the JBT Network, man. Ooh, all funny. Norfolk Greenmount in the building say Andy versus Abdullah Mason.
I would have to go with Andy on that one. Abdullah Mason ain't ready right now. If they fought right now, I would have to go with Cruz.
That's what I was just telling them, Jay Hardcore. That he said Devin trying back out the fight. I just told them they over there beefing on Twitter. They going at it. I don't know. I might have to go with Coach Kenny. That fight ain't happening April 20th. Somebody else just said, I wonder how. Like, Braxton McClendon said, man, did y'all see Eddie Hearn say Andy Cruz will fuck Keyshawn up.
Eddie Hearn said what?
Andy Cruz will fuck Keyshawn up.
Oh. Andy Cruz?
Yeah. But we got 137 in the people in the building. You know what I need y'all to do.
Button. Push the goddamn 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 button.
I don't know about all that.
That's all we asking y'all to do. Just hit the like button. I was in trim jail, but great interview. Appreciate you, D1. What's going on? I don't know, Coach Kenny. Hey, a broken clock, even right twice a day. You know what I mean? Coach Kenny might got another one right. He say that fight ain't happening April 20th. You know what I mean? D1 talking about, I just told him on Twitter, are you bitches go fight in real life or just here on Twitter? Casey, welcome to the Rize podcast. Cash Sports said, I think Andy outpoints Keyshawn right now. Ooh. Hey, Cash Sports, who you got in the Shields versus Baumgardner? They trying to lie to say they moved the fight to New York because Canelo and his ticket sales. Listen, man. I think they might still be at the gym. Andy beats Keyshawn. Uh-oh, you ready to get 86K by Miss Just Do Hardcore. You know she don't play nobody talking about her baby. You know what I mean? But I want to see how he look tomorrow. I gotta see what. Let me see something. Let me see what channel. Let me see what. Oh, that's on the Zone. That's on the Zone tomorrow. I might have to check that out. Look, yeah, Jay. Look, you talk about our mouth. Keyshawn, what now? D for the wizard. He good. He got a wrench. I don't know. Miss Just do know how to get around them wrenches.
Oh yeah.
She hit me with the 86K blicky. Braxton McClendon said, I'm going with the underdog Baumgardner. Ooh. Oh, yeah, shout out to Tmrw. His first man did 27 years. He going to his first boxing match tomorrow, man.
Awesome.
Shout out to my guy. Shout out to my guy Tmrw, man. Hope you enjoy yourself. You know what I mean? Hope it's a great experience for you. And I hope it's not your last one. I hope you know what I mean, many more fights to come. We all want to see some real smoke, Casey. Hey, Cash Sports, Ant McQueen, Jay Hardcore, what y'all think about Abdullah versus Keyshawn right now?
Drop the link, yo.
Drop it?
Drop it like it's hot, champ.
I'm going to drop it for you. Just for you.
It's Friday. Drop the links. Let me see what's on everybody's mind.
Boom.
See Herb in the Wiz.
Ant McQueen, that's the first thing I told him. That gas tank is going to be a problem because in the middle rounds.
Who gas tank?
Baumgardner.
If that's what you laying your head on,
against Clarissa Shields, that gas tank.
Power to you.
All right. Watch it. You must not be watching.
Clarissa could get a little sloppy in the second half of the round too.
Clarissa got that dog in her. Not Doug, that dog in her. One thing they always say they always say that her conditioning.
I know what she need to have in her, and that boy, goodness gracious.
Come on, man. We live on. These are not the views of the Rize podcast. Squeezing had two making me happies and a vegetable quesadilla. I don't know what's going on with them.
That thick thing, yo.
Oh Lord, y'all asked for him. Now here you go.
Who want me?
They say, wait, fight gang. Welcome to the Rize podcast. Turn your phone down, some coach.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you got that gas station iPhone.
It's the equipment, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Just, what you want? You want the link, Just? Oh, I dropped it already. Let me send it.
Yes, sir.
Oh, we got some smoke in here.
We got some smoke. We got
What's
some
going on,
smoke.
Chris?
Light that smoke up.
Yo.
What's going on, champ?
Yo.
Talk to me. What's on your mind?
Chris? What's on your mind, yo?
Man, I just wanted to get on, man. I don't usually. I mean, I'm actually at work right now, but
I'm listening.
hold on. Let me cut this disconnect from this.
Aunt McQueen, what's up, champ?
Seeing what's going on with you, big dog. Condolences once again, man.
I appreciate you. I can't call it, man. In the building with y'all, chopping it up. What's on your mind, Aunt McQueen? While Chris get his stuff together.
Man, Squeeze, I don't know about hanging the hat on what's the name, big dog. I don't know about hanging the hat on the whole conditioning thing, but
Ho. What you talking
I'm gonna
about?
say this though.
Give me a second, man. I'm at work.
How many minutes?
Was up there at her division to Savannah Marshall. Savannah Marshall was knocking everything out. Baumgardner's known for her punching power. You think she's gonna come all the way up to where Clarissa's at and be able to get her right there with one shot? And then she done had issues in the past with that stamina midway through the fight. And Clarissa got a hell of an output.
I don't like it.
Difficult.
I don't like it, but I don't think it'll be a pushover fight. That's all I was saying.
No, I agree. I don't think she's a pushover. I think she got the skills, but style.
But I don't think it'll be a push because Baumgardner got that dug and up. Baumgardner, yo.
What you saying? You saying the Guote don't got no dog in her?
I ain't talking about her. We talking about Baumgardner.
It's gonna be a good fight for as long as it lasts.
Exactly.
I don't know who's gonna win, but it's gonna be a good one.
Exactly.
And the Guote gonna be on top.
I do know Carissa Shields, she's a fast starter.
Hey, coach,
typically sustain that pace. When she set that pace, she can maintain it.
Jay Hardcore said Clarissa win. Hey, Coach Kenny, I gotta give you credit. You might be right. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna give it all to you just yet. But Devin and Ryan over there on Twitter going crazy, looking like that fight might not happen.
If fight ain't happening, man, April 20th, tune in. Trying to tell you.
Yeah, you ready, Chris? I don't know what Kristen went, but he rolled out. So, what you think about this Andy Cruz fight tomorrow? Man, in fact, hold up, not tomorrow. What you think about Andy Cruz and Keyshawn, Ant?
That's an interesting fight, man, because the one thing that I like about Keyshawn right now, I like his ability to control the pace. He's gotten so much better at slowing the pace down and fighting where you want to fight. But then we seen in that the fight before last that he had with what's my guy's name? Albright from Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm.
When the pace got picked up a little bit around the 8th and he was able to catch him with that right hand, it looked a little turbulent for a second, but for the most part, he do a real good job of regulating the pace of the fight.
Who, Aunt McQueen?
Andy Cruz.
Who?
Keyshawn.
Well, you know, there's a couple of speeds. There's a couple of speeds up, though. And with Andy, there's a couple of speeds up. Andy, got a little bit of buffoonery with him, footwork, sharp punches, fast, quick, output. You know, so and he boxed good from the outside. You know, so Keyshawn got that dug in him though. Smoothie King. Right back at you with another one, blue screen. Thanks for coloring the chat. Shout out to the Rize.
Shout out to you, blue screen. Appreciate the support, chat. Jay Hardcore say Andy. Chris Adams, what's on your mind? Talk to me.
What's going on, man? Rise fan, man.
I just want to say all this hate and all this stuff with all this
You're breaking up, Chris.
You breaking
make
up.
why I'm hearing both of y'all.
All right, we can hear you now. Go ahead, try it now.
Yeah, man, I hear all this stuff, with all the channels and all this stuff with these channels about all this hating with Tank and this and that and that and the third. I'm just trying to figure out, Tank. I mean, definitely, you know what I'm saying. I'm on the same level. The guys that he fighting, they giving him a focus and this. Come on, man. See that fight. So
You breaking up, Chris. We can't hear you. He breaking up bad. I can't even hear him. Chris, you breaking up too bad.
He must got one of them Miss Mabel specials on the phone.
Smoothie King.
Right back at you. What another one? Buy a gallon of juice, get a prepaid phone free. Successful Hunter. Thanks for the color in the chat. Shields destroyed Marshall, who's 6 feet, 175 pounds. Baumgardner get destroyed. Clarissa too good, and Baumgardner going to feel those punches moving up.
Got that dog in him. Smoothie King.
Right back at you, but another one. Miss Tanya Van George Williams Jr. Thanks for the color in the chat. Salute to Senior Rise Podcast, Boxing Talk. No respect. Devin and Ryan, MSG, New York. Next boxing match, up in date. Love you, Chris. Chopping it up.
Appreciate it. That was C. Irvin the Wiz. Chris Adams, that's C. Irvin the Wiz. Yeah, so I'm
That's C. Irvin the Wiz singing.
Yeah, Chris Adams, yep.
Well, he need to ease on down the road.
Boy, you crazy.
Don't you carry nothing. That might be a load. Won't he just ease on down the goddamn road? Yo, that's my boy, yo. But I agree.
Oh, go ahead.
I agree with you, Aunt McQueen. When we looking at these type of fights, when you're talking a person going up 2 weight classes in another division where a person is dominating at, you look at the logistics and you got to keep it real with yourself. I understand people daring to be great. I'm not hating on that, and we got to keep that in mind. But like Bud Crawford say, is weight classes for a reason. I really don't like it, but stylistically wise, if we was talking fantasy fighting, and if both of them were fighting at that weight class, I think it would be a way more better fight than what we anticipate.
I agree, Squeeze. I agree.
That's the only way I can give it to you, Ant.
I agree, because to me, the way I look at it, I kind of look at it like the same way, like what's my guy's name? Guillermo Rigondeaux, when he came up and he fought Loma.
Mm-hmm.
When he was down that bantamweight, he had that one hit quitter. He could get guys up out of it. But then coming up to what he came up to, was it 126 or 130 or whatever that was? He just looked overwhelmed. Like, I think you gotta be exceptional. You got like exceptions to the rule. Guys like Roberto Duran, that way you could go up from like 135 and compete with a dude like Marvin Hagler at 160. And I think Baumgardner is good, but it's like
it's levels.
That's a good way to put that. Can she pull it off? And you look at Coach Kenny Limpal Swami, always talk about this guy, Sugar Ray Robinson. Sugar Ray Robinson did it. So it ain't like we never saw it, but when the last time did we see it?
Henry Armstrong, somebody like that. You know, like Henry Armstrong is holding like 3 belts in different divisions simultaneously. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like it take an exceptional
yeah,
type of person to do that.
yeah. To
And I
be
think
able
I think
to,
Baumgardner is good, but I don't know if she's exceptional. I know she's good, but I don't know if she's exceptional.
well, not knowing that she is exceptional might could be based off how she performing in her weight classes. Is she blowing out the competition? Is the competition hanging in there with her?
She blowing them out.
She blowing them out, Limbo.
She blowing them out.
So there's a window of a possibility by her blowing them out of the water at her weight class, making them look like mincemeat. She might do need that challenge in front of her. You know, speculation.
Possible. It's possible. I don't
You
know how
know,
probable it is, but anything is possible. That's what I'd say. Anything's possible. I don't know how probable.
yeah. Now let me ask you this, Aunt. What you think about Clarissa having to fight at MMA just to be able to make some money flow? What and are you concerned about her health?
No, not really. I ain't really concerned about her health. I think if anything that it just speaks to just boxing needed more growth as far as the women is concerned. So that way they could close the gap just a little bit more in terms of like what their earning potential is, but I don't really have too many concerns about her health. Nah.
How much respect do you have for Clarissa to travel to Dubai and fight in MMA and carry that swag with her, that fight swag wherever she go? How do you look? Do you look at her in a different light because of that? You on mute, Aunt. You on mute.
No, I had somebody screaming up the stairs. I
Okay.
give her a lot of respect. I give her a lot of respect for that. For the cross discipline, you know, like that. That's something major, man. For real, for real. And I'll say this though. I think that I don't think it's as big of a transition as we think sometimes, right? Like with the whole MMA boxing thing, because you have some of these people who their primary discipline is boxing. Then you got other ones where they do jujitsu or what have you, but I feel like it kind of crosses over. Because like even on that same note, right now, you know, who we got? Ngannou and AJ coming up, and
Yeah.
everybody's looking at like there's a huge disparity in skill. But that's because we're looking at their professional careers. We don't know how long this man has been training in boxing because, again, MMA is a sport that's cross-disciplinary, where you can have a guy who just all he does is train in boxing for the most part, and then he just has some basic knowledge of how to defend a takedown or defend a submission. But for the most part, you know, boxing and striking is his thing. So with Clarissa, I think she's just a tremendous athlete. When you look at some of these people and you just look at their athleticism, it's not a surprise when they're able to cross over and do other things and at least being able to hold their own, if not be successful. So, tremendous respect to her.
That speaks volumes of her to be able to step out of the ring into a cage. You know, people just, I think, when they speak it off their tongue, they not really grabbing the severity of that transition to you could be taken down, you could be spin kicked You could be spinning elbowed. You could be Superman need. To walk into that takes a special type of person. And Clarissa Shields a monster.
I agree 1000%. But again, it's like when you come from a fighting background, fighting is fighting, and if you understand distance and positioning and leverage and things of that sort, I think it makes the transition a lot easier as opposed to somebody just coming from a completely different sport. Like what's my guy's name that went to MMA years ago? Herschel Walker. Where you go
Yeah,
from being a football player and now you trying to fight. Or even like back in the days when they used to take football players and bring them into boxing, like Too Tall Jones and people like that. You know, people of
Seth
that sort.
Joyner.
Yeah, it's like I think it's a little bit different. But when you go from fighting already to doing more fighting, now it's just okay. I gotta learn how to defend this, learn how to take this down. But distance don't change. You know, range don't change.
Hey, we got our boy Limp Ball in there. He chilling in the background. He's still rolling off that high. He looked like he just smoked 24 rounds of gloves being hit upside motherfucker's head. He's still high right now, and I apologize, y'all. That
Something like
stuff
that.
was fire in there tonight. It's always a pleasure to see Limp Ball Swami and Calvin coach against each other. I love it. It echoes. See, y'all really don't get this. The competition when they coaching against each other is not because they are against each other. It's because they want to bring the best out of their fighter that they're coaching at the time. I'm going to outwit you. And then they know what the fighter that they're coaching capabilities are. See, that's another thing. Coaching, anybody can get up there and yell combinations. But if they could get up there and know what their fighter that they got the remote in their hand for favorite punches are, what they do best, what style is going to outman the other style. That's where the coaching comes in at. And I was in there cleaning up the night. I could hear them yelling through the gym, coaching against each other, and it was just hilarious. It never get old. 20 years
I
ahead.
got I got him tonight, boy.
See that? You see that? You see, they don't play.
I
They
got him.
all in. And they all in.
Yo,
Two,
it's so ironic that you
five.
even having this conversation right now because I was having a conversation with the homie Thomas Hill earlier about Eddie Futch, and we were just talking about the game plan that he drew up for Ken Norton against Ali, like how he was able to mitigate the jab. So, Coach Kenny, I got a question for you. When you're scripting up a game plan, what is it that you're looking for in the other fighter that you're gonna say to the guy that you're coaching up, all right, look for this, look for that, and this is how we're gonna go about setting it up.
Ooh.
I look for their strengths and their weakness throughout the whole fight from beginning to the end. It's like I was studying since they've been talking about Frank Martin. I've been studying him real heavy early this morning. I already studied him, but I tuned back in this morning. He got some strengths and some weaknesses, and I just capitalize on it once we get in camp. You know what I mean? And that's with every fighter, every coach. They do the same thing. You know?
I don't know if every coach does. I don't know if every coach does. So I got to give you your credit because I see quite a few interviews with some coaches, and they say that they don't even watch boxing at all, which is kind of like
Yeah,
mind blowing to me. Like how
yeah,
you
that's
could be
crazy.
in this business and you coaching a guy and you don't watch boxing.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Coach Limbaugh Swami told Coach Calvin tonight, and when they was coaching against each other with the kids, I heard him tell Coach Calvin told his fighter that he was coaching, "You bet not back up. You bet not back up." And Limbaugh Swami say, "Who he talking about? Don't back up." He say, "Let him don't back up. That gonna be his goddamn mistake." I bust out laughing, man. And lo and behold, Limbaugh Swami fighter was boom, boom, boom. And Coach Calvin like, "Oh, hell no. Get out of there." So, you know, the competitive. See, y'all got to understand. Coach Calvin, Limbaugh Swami, they got their own vision on how they work their fighters. And I notice they can agree to disagree. People don't know that. How competitive them two guys are. But at the end of the day, they want the same thing for the fighters, and they come to an agreement. It's never when they in the corner that they not on the same page. They got that shit worked out before they get to the corner. Now, Coach Cal might ask him, "You see something that need to be done that I'm not saying?" Vice versa. So that's what make that thing work. But don't get it twisted. They not agreeing on everything. That's what makes it more of a hybrid fighter. When you got two minds and knowing their opponents, what to tell their opponents. Yo, these motherfuckers were coaching their asses off tonight. And they was laughing while they was doing it. It was hilarious. It was hilarious. It never get old. See, when I see that, that's what make me get snapped right back into liking boxing. When I like fade away, I come in there, watch the amateurs, and watch how they training them, making them jump rope, the push-ups, the setups, the reps, and the throwing punches. Telling each fighter what your strong suit is, what you need to be doing, what not to be doing. They crafting. That's what you call crafting a champion. And all they need is the fighters' willingness and hard work, and they can get the job done. We got a class grade come out, and long as God keep his hand on them, it's gonna be some problems in the next 2-3 years coming out of Upton. I hope God bless me to be around. I hope and pray he bless me to be around, man. See, y'all know about Tank, but there's some kids in there, man. Man, I'm like, I thought I saw it all, but I didn't. You know, so yeah, man. Hey, Ant, let me ask you this, Mr. Will, aka Papa Smurf, in the house. Let me ask you that. What's going on, Mr. Will?
What's happening, fellas? How y'all?
Hey, Ant, let me
Good
ask you
evening,
that.
Mr. Will. Good evening.
All right, brother. How you feel?
I'm gonna ask you this first,
Fantastic.
then I'm gonna
What's
ask
that?
Mr. Will. And
Mm-hmm.
this question to you, and then Mr. Will can pick it up after you. What do a Frank Martin and Javante Tank Davis fight look? I'm gonna mix it up. Look to you in the first 5 rounds.
Man,
The first 5
that's
rounds.
It's kind of difficult to even pinpoint. It really is because, and I'm not even just saying this because I'm talking to y'all, but I truly do believe because I really went on a binge watch of just like Tank fights from like the fight that he had with Arias, Avila, Pedraza, and this one and that one. And I feel as though he showed the capacity to do so many things. Like in that fight with Pedraza, my favorite moments are earlier in the fight, not the back half where he got the knockout and he was putting it on Pedraza, but like when he was fighting on the inside and just looking at the little things that he was doing, like being able to frame him and nudge him and walk his feet back just a little bit to create enough separation to get shots off on the inside. I was like, damn. Like I never even really noticed it like that the first time I watched the fight. Then it's just like his ability to manufacture openings. And this is the thing that really, really opened my eyes to his IQ for real, for real. I went and rewatched the Barrios fight, right? Everybody look at the knockdown that he scored in the 8th round, but that punch was available to him in the 2nd round. And he hit him with them series of feints, and he was noticing that Barrios is dropping that lead hand and pulling straight back with the lead hand down. He didn't throw that overhand right until the 8th round. So that to me just showed like tremendous patience. And I was like, damn, to be able to hold on to that. Then the other thing too is just like the way in which he's able to win them hand fight battles more often than not. You know what they say, high hand wins. And he's great with that, being able to control the lead hand and be deductive and cut the other man in half. So it makes it a lot easier for him to defend. I don't think he gets enough credit for that either. I think with Frank, he's gonna have to try to be his best. He's gonna have to try his best to be as physical as he can with Tank, the way that Tank is usually physical with other people. And I don't mean just in the sense of just power, but again, the way he's able to use his hands and continually to limit the other person's output and slow the pace down to where he wanted and pick them apart like that. And I know that Frank, he has a pretty good wrestling background. Like he's like 33-4 or something like that as a wrestler in Indiana. And I think that that's what he would have to do. Otherwise, if he goes in there and he throws the same combination several times, I think it's only a matter of time before that pattern gets recognized, he get timed, and that's it. And I know with Derek James, with a lot of his fighters, they got that same combination, that double jab, straight left hand, especially with what's the name being the southpaw too. Errol Spence do the same shit. Frank do the same shit, double jab, left hand. I think he got to try his best to vary his punch selection, because if it's the same thing over and over again, we saw with Leo Santa Cruz, 3 straight right hands, got his ass slapped, left uppercut. My guy Rolly was spamming the same combination, 1-2-1. Eventually ended up 1-2-1, got his ass clipped. I think it's a lot he got to do, but I think it should be fairly competitive early on. But again, I just think he gotta be mindful of his punch selection and his output and all that.
First 5, Mr. Will, grab it.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, we all know Tank is a master of this one thing that I see he does all the time, and he's a master of threading that needle. And what I mean by that is it can be the smallest opening, and he will pinpoint with something in there. Most likely, a lot of times that uppercut, fight's over, and that's what I see happening. Same thing. And like you were speaking of Frank Martin being aggressive, that's going to be the kiss of death for him, because as long as he's aggressive, he's right in front of Tank, and believe me, that's where Tank wants him. So.
God damn, yo, that shit gonna go viral. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put a spin on it tonight, and I'm gonna go with Mr. Will on this one, and I'm gonna put a spin on it. I'm gonna mention the word, and y'all gonna give me the answer to it. And when I say the word, You tell me what's the first thing that come to y'all minds when we talking about Tank. Defense, Mr. Will.
Superb. Superb. Have you ever seen Tank come out of there cut up, swollen, or anything like that? And
Nope.
then his conditioning is a beast. You know what I'm saying? So all that is factors. Believe me.
Defense, Ant McQueen.
Underrated.
All right. I'm going to throw this one at y'all. Ability to set traps, Ant McQueen.
Exceptional.
Mr. Will.
Yeah. And what he does in that regard is he lets guys build up their confidence. He did it with Rowley. You saw that. He did it with Garcia. He'll let you think you're doing something you're not doing, so you get comfortable and get close to him. And he baits you in. He lets you get closer and come on in here. Get your fling off. You know what I'm saying? And then the guy's not there anymore.
Mr. Will, boxing IQ.
Wait a minute, say that one more time.
Boxing IQ.
Oh, you talking about with Tank?
I'm still on Tank. I'm running these questions.
Okay, radar. It's radar. It's radar. It's radar.
Ant McQueen.
Savant.
Huh?
I would say savant. I think he's a savant. I mean, when you that small and you always find a way, you gotta be thinking in that.
All right.
He could get you coming forward, going backwards. It's like how do you want it?
I'm gonna throw this one at you. And agility.
Oh well, come on, man. He's got the best backflip off the rope in the game. Who else does that right now? I haven't seen that since Prince Naseem Hamed.
Ooh. Ooh. Ant McQueen.
So if you want to talk about it,
Hey, Mr. Will just said it all. He said it all.
He said it all. Right, see, I ain't asking Lip all these because he already know. But I'm gonna throw this one at y'all. I'm gonna close with this one. You could grab this one first, Ant. Finisher.
Ooh, top 5 in the game. Top 5 in the game.
Mr. Will.
top 2.
Oh, they beefing. They on here tonight.
Who you got at 1 and 2, Mr. Will?
I gotta go. I like some people. I'm gonna draw some hate darts, but I don't care. You know, I don't care. But I gotta say, him and Crawford, man. Him and Crawford. Okay. They're gonna find a way. It's real
anybody hating on that? Anybody hating on that is just clearly biased. Because I mean, what the man have 11 straight KOs at 147. Stopped everybody fought at 147. So
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And then you got to remember, he moved up to even get there.
Yep, from 135, 140.
Yeah.
Now let me ask Limp Ball Swami this. This for Limp Ball Swami. He been sitting in the rafters. I wanted to give him a little break because he been in there with the kids all day and everything. I wanted to give him a little break. Who you like next coming out of Upton far as professional wise? What rocks your boat on that front?
I like them all, man. I like them all.
Okay.
All of them got potential to go far, to go all the way, actually.
But is it not one that stand out to you the most? I mean, I like them all too, but I always have one or two that I feel a certain way about.
Yeah, but as a coach, I don't like to you know, say no names because fighters feel some kind of way towards each other.
Got you.
You know what I mean? It's just the history. Through the
Yeah.
history, they get emotional, man.
All right, but I'm gonna throw this one at you since you can't do that. Joe Frazier, Kenny Norton.
Oh man, I'm a rock with Joe Frazier.
You said Joe Frazier, Ken Norton?
Yeah.
Is that what you said, Sweet?
Yep.
Joe Frazier, Ken Norton. Okay.
Who you got? Come on, Mr. Will.
You know, they were affiliated. That's why they never fought. They either had the same trainer, or the same manager, one of the two, for sure. And that's why they never hooked up.
Larry Holmes and a prime Larry Holmes and a prime Evander Holyfield. Who you got, Ant McQueen?
I think it would have looked the same way it did, honestly. What you say, Ant?
I would have to go with Evander. I would have to go with
Lip
Man,
Evander.
you
ball.
gotta remember, he fought Holmes at
I
almost
gotta
50
go with
years
lip
old.
ball on this one.
And Holmes,
I rock with Holmes, man.
I do it.
that's what I'm saying.
He
Holyfield
damn near
caught
had the
that
best
man
jab
old,
of
and
all
Holmes
time,
killed.
man. That jab was serious,
Yeah, he did.
but Holyfield,
Look, not just that, when he got on them toes, I've never seen anybody do it better. He was the prettiest I've ever seen when he started dancing. Ali couldn't touch him when it come down to him. When he got that bounce going, it was beautiful. It was a work of art. I used to love to see him get on his toes
Holmes a bad heavyweight
and
out.
pop that jab. You know, and had one of the best chins out there.
Mr. Will, the best welterweight of all time.
Oh, best welterweight through the years has to be Sugar Ray Robinson. Gotta be Sugar Ray Robinson.
And Sugar Ray Leonard.
Gotta be Sugar Ray Robinson.
I rock with Robinson.
And Leonard. I put Leonard.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I gotta go Robinson number one, though. Y'all, I don't know if y'all know this or not. One night, Robinson had a fight coming up, right? He told the commission he didn't want to fight. He said, because I dreamt I killed this guy.
Oh, yeah.
So they was like, well, look, man, money spent. You got to go ahead with the fight now. What did he do? He get in there and killed the guy.
Yep.
So I'm just saying, man, he was not to be played with.
Ant McQueen, greatest welterweight of all time.
I can't disagree with either one of them choices. I can't disagree with Ray Robinson or
There's
What's
another guy, but I can't think of his name right now. He was a damn good welterweight. I just can't call him.
What era was he, Coach Kenny?
He was back in the 70s.
Back in.
Yeah.
What was he? Was he black or other?
Yeah, he was black.
Black guy 70s. Black guy 70s.
Late 60s, early 70s.
Are you talking about Emilio Griffith?
No, I don't think it was Griffin. I was just reading about him the other day. Let me go back and look. I'll let you know. Let me find it.
Okay. Because I'm thinking it might have been Emilio. He was good too.
Ant McQueen.
I meant to say Emil Griffith. Emil. That's how you pronounce it. Emil Griffith.
I thought Griffith
it could have been him.
Griffith was a middleweight.
He was a welter.
Welterweight?
He was a welter. Yeah. Jamaican dude. They say he was gay. Right? And he fought this guy named Benny Perrette. And Benny Perrette kept calling him, a fag or whatever in the ring. And Emil Griffith, look, Emil Griffith beat that man to death, though, man. He beat him to death.
I've seen that documentary.
Yeah. I got that documentary. It's called Ring of Fire.
Ant McQueen, what's your I'm trying to keep the flow even. on here. Aunt McQueen, what heavyweight that you would take the war with you in the last 4 generations?
Wow, that's a good one there.
Last 4 generations.
I got one.
I'm biased
I
as
got
hell
one.
though, because even though he technically, I mean, he moved up to heavyweight, but my favorite fighter is James Toney. He fought at heavyweight. I'm still upset that they ain't give him that decision against what's my guy's name? Samuel Peter, the Nigerian Nightmare. I'm still pissed off about that, but James Toney is my guy. From
Now, who
168
was that
to
again? Who are you
heavyweight,
saying?
I'll take James Tony over
Yeah.
anybody.
Tony.
I don't care who he
I
fighting. I
got you.
love James
But
Tony.
you know who I have walking with me? I'm gonna have Big George walking with me.
Ooh.
And why I say
I'm not
that,
mad at
George
that.
had a real nice, Big George had a nice intimidation game with him. And I love that. You know what I'm saying? He had a real nice intimidation game.
All right, Limpball Swami, you got to come with something hard.
A heavyweight that I would take the war.
Could have fought in the last 4 generations and it been all right.
Well, George did it. That's another reason why I can name him. He fought in 2 different eras.
But George took 10 years off, though.
Yeah, I'm saying, but he still came back and was
Yeah.
successful in the second tier of his career. So I got to give him kudos for that. Who else did that?
Come on, Limpball, what's your pick?
Shit, man, I'm a rock with Larry Holmes, man.
Yeah, I dig that too, though. I can dig that too. No question. I have no problem. Look, like I said, my thing was why I picked George was because of his intimidation game. You walking with George, dude, whip out on you, got the guns out. George be like, look, man, I don't know what you're gonna do that. You might as well shoot yourself. You know, they were like, yeah, you right, Big George, shoot themselves, man. He was a crazy dude in the ring, man. And you know, like I said, back in the day, his early career, you couldn't get 2 words out of him. And then he laid off 10 years and he stole Ali's act. Because when he came back, you had to slap him to shut him up.
All right. I'm going to throw this one at Limpball Swami. We talking boxing tonight. I'm loving it. Your greatest defensive fighter of all time.
For me, I've got there's too many, but I gotta say one is Sweet Pea Whitaker and Nicolito Lochi.
You jumped in front of me, but I did say Pernell Whitaker, right? Yeah, I like Pernell Whitaker.
Pernell Whitaker and Nicolito Lochi. Look him up, y'all.
Yeah, I know Lochi.
Squeeze, you seen clips of him.
Yeah.
Lochi.
Yeah, you know about him?
He just bobbed his head with his defense. It wasn't like he didn't use his whole body.
It wasn't like Sweet Pea, got them legs involved in everything.
Come on, Aunt McQueen. Y'all gotta let Aunt McQueen slide in here. Come on, baby.
See, I'm trying to avoid my bias because I already told you I'm a James Toney guy, and Lights Out was serious. But if I had to go away from him,
his defense couldn't touch Whitaker defense, man.
Nah, because he didn't have the legs with it. He didn't have the legs with it, but the upper body movement and everything like that. James Toney in the phone booth. James Toney is that guy, but he definitely didn't have the legs like Sweet Pea. Maybe even a guy like you know who I'll go with? My wild card to be Wilfred Benitez. I'll go with Benitez on the defense.
On defense,
I like his defense.
Was slippery. Benitez.
I like his defense.
Slippery. But you know what he didn't have that heart. I've seen Benitez looking like
we talking defense, Mr. Wood. We talking defense. Don't put him out there.
But mean, thought the whole ball of wax. Nasty Sweet Pea had heart and defense. Because
He
Sweet
did
Pea,
look
I never
shaky
saw
a couple
him really
times.
shout.
We just talking
I,
defense.
I just rewatched the fight that he had with Ray Leonard the other day, and he did
I
look a little
got one.
shaky when he got caught. But
Who you got, Limp Ball?
Now I got a question.
Come on.
Your favorite offensive fighter of all time?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh. All right, who
Wow.
want to grab that first?
Mine is Aaron Pride.
Ooh.
See, you judging him off of one guy, though, man. Didn't do enough to be even mentioned.
Oh,
He didn't be.
what?
He didn't do enough, Kenny. He didn't
You
do
said
enough
what?
to really get all them
No, you
accolades.
said I judged him off of one guy.
Yeah,
Who's the one guy?
yeah. Aguero. Who else did he fight of any real
you got me mixed
notoriety?
up. Take Aguero off. Don't even add him.
Who you talking about then?
I'm talking Aaron Pride's offense in every single fight, not some fights.
But I'm saying I gotta look at who's in front
Yeah,
of you
look
when
at
you
him.
talk.
Not
He didn't
some
fight
fights.
anybody.
Wait, not
He didn't
some
fight
fights.
anybody.
Not some fights. Every fight.
But I'm saying, who was he fighting? That's all I'm saying. None of them are Hall of Fame guys. None of them are really top shelf guys, man. The biggest fight of his career was Aguero. That was the only real dude he fought his whole career.
That's because Ray Leonard ain't want to fight him.
Neither did Tommy Hearns.
What he's supposed to do? Go into defense because they don't want to fight. He's the best
Yeah.
offensive fighter ever.
Like I said, you judging that on a stationary, straight up guy. You judging that on
I wasn't even thinking about Alexis Aguero. I've seen all the Aaron fights. All
Me
right,
too. I watched a lot of them.
let's take Aaron out the way. My second one is Roberto Duran.
Okay.
You all right with that?
And you know what? Yeah, I'm all right with that. But you know what? Durant didn't get the credit he should have for his defense either.
I know, but his offense was off the chain.
Yeah.
Good
But I'm saying he was a defensive wizard
Hey,
too.
Mr. Will, you spinning the table. We trying to
I know.
stay on the topic.
Well, we are on topic.
He
It's all
threw
boxing.
he threw you offense. So we want to hear the offensive side of the equation. I'm going with Sugar Ray Leonard.
No.
Okay. But see,
that's what I'm going with.
Sugar Ray was real defensive now.
I'm talking about on the offensive side.
Yeah, he could do both.
I ain't talking about the deep. And my favorite defensive fighter of all times, you already know. I met him in Vegas, and I got a picture with him. The great Floyd Mayweather.
That's a good one.
Yo, I've been watching boxing over 30 years. And over 30 years, man, 30, 35 years, Floyd is like the best. And Sweet Pea. Floyd and Sweet Pea, if they would inject defense in my veins, either one of them I'd take on an injection. If they had two needles of defense, I would take it. Oh, Mr. Will, you don't sound pleasing to that.
No, I don't have no problem with that. That was my man.
Gotcha.
Sweet Pea, come on now. That's
all right.
Squeeze, let me ask you this. You talking about injected defense in the veins. If you had to choose, would you rather have better feet or better upper body movement if you had to pick between the two defensively?
That's a damn good one. I'm gonna have to go with. I'm gonna get this right because Lip Ball Swab he gonna let me have it, yo. And I've been coming up under him and Cal over 30 years, 20 years.
Wrong watch.
Come on, Ed, why you do me like that? I'm gonna go with. I hope this make him proud. I'm gonna go with Upper body.
Feet, man.
Ah, what's it dirty dog?
The feet position everything, man.
Oh, you dirty dog.
Any angle you want to come from the feet, man.
I knew he was gonna do me like that, yo.
The feet, man.
If I'd have said feet,
It come
he'd have
from the
said
floor up.
upper body.
It come from the floor up, man.
If I'd have said feet, he'd have yelled
Even-
upper body.
Even when you just move your upper body, your feet got to be set to do that. Your feet got to be set.
Fellas, I'll be right back with y'all. My phone getting ready to die. Give me a second. I gotta get a charge.
Come on, squeeze the feet, man.
Well, you know, I always see y'all at the kids at the gym. Y'all want them to be great fighters on the inside, rolling, countering. So, you know, I see people with good footwork, but they still, when they get the ring cut off, you know what I mean? It's hard for them to, but I see guys that able to slip punches, don't got great footwork, countering off of the slip, you know, great fighters on the inside.
You got guys that do both too.
True.
Boxing deep, man.
Definitely, man.
That's why styles make fights, man. And people fight who they fight.
I'm going to throw this one at y'all. Pitbull, Cruz, and Rolly, who y'all got and why?
I'm going with Pitbull, Cruz. Because Rolly is allergic to left hooks.
I've been saying the same thing, Coach K. I've been telling everybody I can that Rolly, the left hook to him is like, I don't know if y'all ever seen what's my guy, Dillian White, how every time he loses because he get hit with an uppercut.
Yeah.
Or like what's my guy back in the day called the Truth Williams? Every time he got knocked out, it was by a left hook. Because when he was jab, he drop his right hand. That's Rolly Romero. I seen Tank, he got clipped with a left hook. When he got dropped by Barroso, he got dropped by a left. In that sparring footage that leaked, when he got dropped by Jahan Ingram, it was a left hook. It's something about that left hook. He just don't know how to defend it. I don't know what the hell's going on, but every time he get hit with it, he go down.
He break out in halves.
Oh,
have no Benadryl.
Hey, Aunt McQueen, let me ask you this. What really excites you about boxing? Not just who in the ring against each other, but what really makes you watch boxing? For me, it's the contrasting of styles and who impose their styles the most. That's for me.
I'm right there with you. And my perspective even changed over the years. Like I used to look at boxing like it was just about the guy that was more picturesque or he had the more aesthetically pleasing style, like he just boxing on the outside. But to me now, outboxing somebody is what you just said. Like if I got a particular style or you know, like my will and I'm imposing it on you, like if I know that you can't fight going backwards, I'm gonna make you go backwards. Technically, I'm outboxing because I know you can't do that and I'm forcing you to do that. If I know that you struggle cutting the ring off because you don't have a good grasp on positioning, and let's say if it's like an open stance fight, you don't look to establish lead foot dominance, and now I can keep escaping to the same side. I'm gonna keep exploiting that, and I think that's what boxing is being able to exploit what the other person does well, and then sometimes even turning what they do well, like if it's an aggressive guy, turn that against him. Now it's to his detriment, and I think that's what the fighters that have good IQ do. You know, they're able to influence. It's one thing to be able to react. It's another thing to influence. And yeah, that's what it is for me. Cause like I watch a lot of fights. I'll go rewatch fights and I watch them at half speed. And I'm looking at where they placing their feet. I'm looking at the work they doing on the inside. Like, for example, even being able to disengage safely. Like if you checking a guy, like I see a lot of young fighters try to implement like the probe and the post, but they'll just be putting it on the guy's head as opposed to like putting the hand right behind the guy's wrist so you could control him on the way out and exit safely. Like I be looking at shit like that. Like so, a lot of times I'm watching fights in half speed, and I want to see everything. If he take a step back, when he takes a step forward, can he time him on the entry? How do you disengage? Even how you work in the clinch, where you placing your arms? Are you tying the guy up to where he can't have an arm free and work? Because you got some of the guys that were phenomenal at it. Like I love Andre Ward because of his work on the inside. Like the way he was able to, I'm gonna tie you up, but then I'm gonna keep this hand free. Little short shots in the inside. I'm able to work, and when I disengage, I'm gonna frame you, and I'm gonna get out safely. Just little stuff like that. Like that's what gets me excited about boxing. It don't really matter who's fighting, but I'm just looking at those small things like that. Small things, all things.
Okay. Limball Swami, I'm going to throw this one at you. Never asked before on the Rize podcast. This might go viral, but you can, if you don't answer it, that's cool. Because I know you could plead the fifth quick on somebody. First ballot Hall of Famers when it's said and done. Yay or nay? That's all I need from you. Gervonta Tank Davis.
Yeah.
Shakur Stevenson.
Hall of Famer? Nah.
When it's all said and done. First ballot.
Well, it's hard
That's
to
the
say.
question.
Huh?
Yay or nay?
When it's all said and done.
First ballot. Not his third nominee, not his fourth nominee, first nominee.
But he's not done though.
Okay. Devin Haney. I'm saying when it's all said and done.
Yeah, but I'm saying they have to accomplish and be complete to see what they've done to say yeah or nay.
We just speaking hyperboles.
I like Shakur, man, but I can't answer that because he's not done.
Devin Haney.
Tank is not done neither, but he started at 126 and he went all the way up to 140, so he already accomplished enough to say yeah. You understand what I'm saying?
Bud Crawford.
Yeah.
Earl Spence.
Earl Spence, yeah.
Sean Porter.
Sean Porter, Hall of Fame.
Two-time world champ.
Yeah.
All right, let me ask Ant McQueen. I'm gonna run you through the same list. Gervonta Tank Davis.
Yeah.
Shakur Stevenson.
He's a multi-divisional champ too, so I could see him being a Hall of Famer.
Devin Haney.
Undisputed. And I think he's the youngest to do it. I think that alone might get him in there. So
Plausible,
yeah.
very plausible.
Possible.
You asked me what Devin Haney though, did you?
Yeah, I asked you Devin Haney. You said he wasn't done. You said he wasn't done yet.
I thought that was your call.
I asked you about both.
I think Devin Haney Hall of Fame.
And the last one I asked, it was one more I asked, Limp Ball. I asked you Tank, Devin Shakur, and it was one more.
You said Bud Spence and
Bud Ant McQueen.
And Porter. Oh yeah, Bud for sure. Two times undisputed. He's in there for sure.
Yeah.
Earl Spence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One belt shy. He was unified for a minute. For like 5-6 years, he was unified. So
Sean Porter.
Yeah.
Got you.
I don't know if he's first ballot, but I think he gets in.
See, that was the whole logistics of the question. First ballot, Not saying that they ain't gonna get it, because you know sometimes in sports it take a person 5 nominees to 10, 20 years
I
later.
think all of them that you mentioned in Hall of Fame. Shakur too. All of them pretty much
Yeah,
Hall of Fame.
I was saying first ballot, you know.
Yeah.
That don't mean that they weren't going in, but first ballot. I got Tank going on the first ballot
Right.
with the 28-0 with 26 knockout ratio. I think that right there get him in. I think that right there, I'll get him in. All right, y'all, we can ready to shut it down. Closing arguments. We're gonna start with Limball Swami. We
You
had
know
a long
it
day,
is.
man, but he always game to come on and give us logistics. Closing arguments.
You know what it is. Love over hate.
Aunt McQueen.
Small things, all things.
Let me see if Mr. Will in here.
Hey man, what you doing?
Mr. Will ain't coming up. All right, y'all. Keep your hair greasy and it'll comb easy. Mr. Will can't get back in here. But
Peace.
hell of a show, man. Aunt McQueen, appreciate you coming in, chopping it up with us, giving us your spectrum, your side of the sport out of Aunt McQueen's eyes. Appreciate you. And Limball Swami, appreciate you coming in, showing the love.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. And as we always say on the Rize podcast, peace and hair grease.
Peace. Peace out.
Peace.